Today we're going to create what I like to call more of a cinematography type portrait. So in order to make something really dramatic and at the same time have the feel of sort of the movies that we watch today, I'm going to go with a one light feel. This is a really easy setup to do almost anywhere, and I'm going to show you how we can do it in a very small space and maximize that space. Whenever I'm working on location, I'm always aware of the fact that there are going to be some variables. Of course, in an ideal world, I would be able to control all the elements of where I'm shooting, what I'm shooting, and how I'm shooting it. But in the case of being on location where you may not know what your background looks like, it's always important to carry the tools you might need to help modify that background. So I always keep a flag kit with me just in case I need to control the light just a little bit more. Having a light that is bi-color allows me to affect the color temperature to fit the room that I'm shooting in. Sometimes you might be in a situation where you don't necessarily have all those controls, and you're going to need to have the tools with you that allow you to get control. So the other thing that I'll always make sure to have with me are the important accessories that help me get the job done. So just in case, I like to bring flags with me, other kind of modifiers that will allow me to control the light in a way that I want to make my model, make my subject look the best they can possibly look. One of my favorite things to do on location is to challenge myself. I love shooting with one light. A lot of the mentality that I have about lighting comes from the original light, the sun, which is just one source. So if I have one light that is going to control the situation as far as the lighting goes, I want to be able to bring it into a situation and create a dramatic and storytelling event with just one light. So approaching a shoot like this, I come in with a plan and I essentially know where I want to put my light walking in. That could change, of course, but generally I find that it works out really well to have a plan going in so that I know what I want in my head before I walk in the room. Once I nail the shot, that gives me extra time to play as long as my subject still wants to hang around for a little bit. So once I had the shot established, I then moved my light around to the side and got a little extra content, which is always great for the client. By keeping the same equipment, same basic setup, I was able to move my light around to a totally different angle and create a different feel with the light. Nothing else changed. The light was exactly the same. The modifier was exactly the same. The only thing that changed was the angle at which I approached my subject with the light. By changing that angle just slightly, we created a more dramatic and more dynamic image within one set. Originally, when I approached this idea, I had a picture in my mind of this image being in black and white. However, you never know what a client might want. So just in case, I always prepare myself to shoot color and give my client both options. I'm going to show you guys both color and black and white, and why don't you tell me what you think. Thanks again for joining us, and if you enjoy this content, please subscribe below.